GME Megathread for March 19, 2021. Holy moly guacamole, holy moly guacamole, holy moly guacamole. Melvin Capital buys 100 shares of GME. With that leverage, they are able to loan out 90 shares to the next Melvin. That next Melvin owns 90 shares and is able to loan out 80 shares with that leverage. Everyone knows GME is going away. This trend continues, so on and so forth. All the Melvins agree so much that GME will go away, they begin to turn a blind eye to some Melvins buying only 10 shares and lending out 30. This trend continues, so on and so forth. Everyone knows GME will go away. Until, enters all of us, individually acting retail traders, better known as apes. To be continued. Concise. To whoever trying to impose his masters will upon the free apes of WSB. Hey, hey, hey. Now I'm just a simple ape. I just hold celebratory hands in the air, gemstone, okay? Gorilla, you one-eyed slimy limping half-wit, banana. What in the actual F is this, RH? Why did it come out specifically today, as HF are driving down price? Web link. Can someone clarify something? So say one of the hedge funds gets margin called and has to buy a bunch of shares to exit their positions, would this cause a domino effect of other short hedges being margin called as the price rises? The broker is covered for a margin call, but the client is now less that much capital they need to stay afloat. If their client goes bankrupt, the debt is moved to the broker. Hence the dilemma: the earlier the margin call, the sooner the capital is secured, but the closer to catalyzing the squeeze. If no one moves, maybe this will all just blow over and GameStop will go bankrupt. Web link. That is literally the plan. As the price increases, each HF would eventually reach their pain tolerance and would buy back borrowed shares. They are hard-headed though and just continue to double down by shorting more shares to cover existing shorts. Okay, so not quite margin calls, just a room full of guys sweating playing Russian roulette. The short volume has been between 54.6 to 66.1% of the total volume every single day for the last 19 days. Have a great weekend, fellow apes. See you Monday. Folded hands. All the negative F'ers are smarter than DFE and Cohen combined. Cohen made Chewy a major player from nothing. Why the F would he attach himself to just see it fail? DFE is still bullish, but the negs want me to believe in their trollish crap from low karma crap accounts. It's pissing me off almost as much as the hedgies blatant in the open manipulation. I believe jealousy is the culprit. They don't get it and have to lurk and troll. I feel sorry for them actually. I'm prepared to hold for years. GameStop isn't going anywhere with RC on the board. Even if a squeeze never happens, I like the stock. Pretty sure Chewy doesn't make a substantial profit or any at all. It's like Jet, get so big they get bought out and will probably get run to the ground. If they never got bought out, they probably wouldn't profit for a very, very long time. I feel you, man. I created a whole Reddit account just for WSB and I hate social media. Then I had to wait 45 days and think of crap to say to build up some karma. There were so many times I typed a reply only to get an auto-moderator thing telling me to get effed LOL. Today was the first day I was able to post and I am honored to be here with you effing legends. If GameStop made original t-shirts and we all bought them, they'd raise enough capital to expand their business online. They can just do another offering and apes, Gorilla, would buy it, not matter how much dilution it causes, because we don't know what diluted stock means. Musical notes: it's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. Her boyfriend's having sex with my wife. Musical notes. Earnings don't mean crap. It could miss or hit. It's not that kind of stock or play right now. That's why there was no earnings run-up. What will be good is their guidance and announcements during the earnings report. That's what could be a big factor, possible catalyst. Limp dick-ass shorts can't even get GME below 170 on one of the most notoriously fearful days of the year. Pathetic, gorilla, hedgehog. This is looking like a long Tesla-type squeeze. Where the shorters fail and the stock turns into a $4,000 share price, thumbs up. Hedgies short the stock, but if I buy the stock, am I shorting the hedgies? Next week, GME might go up. GME might go down. Me, I'm holding. Hodl. Right behind ya. Can someone explain how we get the monies? We get flung into the moon. Shares are 1 mil each. How can we sell them? No one's going to buy them when the squeeze happens, surely? Shorts must be covered. If they're not, they must pay interest. As interest bleeds them dry, they will eventually have to cover and or go bankrupt, i.e. pass the debt to the broker, lender, bank, etc. The float is overshorted and will require lots of buying to cover because of the above fact. When shorts cover, the price goes up, whoever hasn't covered pays more interest. Margin calls force coverage as well, this is the squeeze. That is who is paying the price for the shares, otherwise they need to cover margin and pay interest, while the others cover and drive it up even more, a vicious cycle. This security is so overshorted and so low volume that each share is like a blank check being held legally hostage. The stock is worth around $40 at the moment, but will likely go higher as the company recovers. It's high, low, at 200 because the stock is shorted, meaning Citadel will have to buy our shares at the price we designate once the squeeze squeezes. The hedge funds need to buy them. When you open a short position, you have the obligation to buy the shares back at whatever price to close. Just got back from my local GameStop. Yo, these dudes don't sell GameStop shirts? F outta here. Got to order them online, got mine in about a week. Have you guys heard of GME? I really think it's going to blow up soon. Why 2021 wasn't the squeeze, but 2022 is. Do we all buy a game from GameStop Monday? Boost. I have bought 4 games. 1 pre-order for Monster Hunter and a shirt in the past 2 weeks, smiley face, every time I went there was 2 to 3 families in there buying. Love taking my kids there. Employees were super informative about everything I asked. We'll be shopping there for a long time coming. Glad to be invested with the renewed higher-up management. Win. Win. I never downvote any legit DD, but I do downvote any unnecessary FUD or unsupported opinions. I upvoted your comment, by the way, you're welcome. Further proving your point. That's how it feels questioning Biden in r/politics, Reddit link. Legit lol. Has anyone ever successfully made chicken noodle soup without making enough to feed an army? Like, what do I do with it all? Before you add noodles, freeze half. Feed it to chickens? I don't know, man, I'm a stupid ape. Feed the neighbors? I would 100%, but like pandemic, is that weird? Oh, I forgot. But doesn't the microwave kill everything? Nuke it, as my grandpa used to say. Good question. I would just boil a breast and thigh or wing instead of the whole chicken. You get less that way. Probably enough for 2 people, maybe 3. Of course, with less noodle and veggies, etc. Smart move. Freeze it. I live in a camper, freezer space isn't my thing. Guess you've got to eat it then. Could give it away, if you know people who'd appreciate it. We didn't short the stonk, web link. For those wondering, no, after hours price does not matter in regards to options. Quad witching day was, May. It's far from over, 200 to 300 million shares failed to be delivered. Only has 50 mother-in-law tradable. It's going to pop, don't worry. Watch the next 2 weeks across the whole market. What? Watch the next 2 weeks across the whole market. There was a lot that happened that we didn't see. It was actually a big win for retail. Also, the May is what HF want us to think. May. XD. Easy holding and buying day FU Gabe. Upvote if you are a retard. This GME thread is so nice compared to the main thread, which is full of toxic hipsters. Happy cat face. Dude, this thread is so wholesome and they are like angry wolves. I think some people are just tired of the wait next Friday syndrome. May. Don't have to wait for next Friday if you're waiting for the squeeze. They're straight up toxic, downvoting everything GME related and calling you culty and whatnot. Happy cat face. Meanwhile, pretend about their plays with PLTR and whatnot when they got the potential play of a lifetime with GME right in front of them but are too hipster to admit it. It's pretty toxic in here too if someone doesn't have A to the moon mentality. I've seen people get mega downvoted for simply asking a what if we're wrong type question. True, which is kind of due to the massive shilling attacks because these past days shill switches from straight up crap talking to FUD, spreading negativity. I've also formulated doubts in here but with more appropriate wording and have gotten nice answers and not be downvoted. They just can't hold. We're built different. Yes, educated on the stonk and we love it. I just figure if us apes really just hold and use the progressive pick your price tool then we can easily get 100k, but some smooth brains might think they have a wrinkle and pull out at 2k. My average CPS is now 187. 187 on a mother effin' hedgy. Their wallets will get 187 when this is all over. That gangsta crap. $199? Were they dreamin' when they wrote this? Google and Yahoo are reporting 200.27 for close. Did they dust for prints? No, fingerprints. No, fingerprints. I don't think so. When I woke up this morning could have sworn it was mooning day, woman shrugging. Yahoo just changed to 202.44. Woo. Not mine. It just changed back. That was weird. Must have been a glitch. It really ended on 199 exactly, ha ha ha. According to Nasdaq it was 201 and some change at least last I checked. Yeah, I meant all my bad for not specifying. Oh, disregard my last comment then. You are forgiven, my fellow ape. Hodl. Most places showing me 200.27 after hours it hits 199, yay. But close 200 plus, bud. No it didn't. Yes it did. Closed at 199.00. It's called pinning the stock. I don't know why people freaking out over it. I thought he meant market hours. Whoops. After hours. Every eye is flat lately, thoughts? People moved off RH, who was holding buys to odd dark pools. I missed January with the plus 100% action. That was a couple weeks ago when it went from 40 to 130 at 5:30 p.m. lol. I'm going to short all these HFs with my penis. Nothing shorter than that, bitches. In short, I like the penis. This is the way. Simple question and hopefully I get real answers. Was today successful and if so, why? Kung Fu grip. 200 call options closed ITM. We have held around $200 since the bad guys shorted GME to crap on the 16th. Every day we hold strong as win. Earnings is coming Tuesday and GameStop definitely has been selling out non-stop next-gen consoles and equipment. But what are expectations? That's the key. Do they have high expectations with console sales factored in, or is it low thinking that won't push the overall revenue number? Actually, I guess that's really out the window at this point. For reference, MarketWatch, Last QTRS earnings equals 05 current quarter estimates equals 1.35 current year est equals minus 2.17 median price target equals $14 currently $198 0 buy and 0 overweight so buy the stock obviously haha. Yes, and you aren't wrong. But the thing is, are you seeing GME as a play based off of fundamentals? I surely do not. Because a cryptic tweet from DFV about a cat is enough to bump the price. I'm playing this as a momentum play. As long as the revenues are positive, I am expecting a jump in price. To know what your entry price was, but mine was back at mid-30s in January. I bought into a multi-year value play at that price. I was thinking like $250 sometime in 2022. Of course now I've blasted past that several times in both directions, but nonetheless am holding. My long-term vision for the stock has only been upgraded with time. You would be right, but this is actual a long play now with Cohen CEO and e-commerce transformation. If it is nicely designed, I have all the faith in the world in Cohen, and catches on nicely, this could be a $500 to $1,000 stock in the near couple-year future. I put it up there to show how contrarian we are, and that fundies and technies don't matter. Only tendies. Fundamentals don't matter here. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to be the first to know about Red Rabbit Reader's new videos. If you like our videos, please like them on YouTube and share them with your friends. We welcome your comments below. Press to start another of our videos.